Blessings, blessings, YouTube. Blessings, blessings. Tyneika's talk. What's up, bro?
What's up? Ty?
Hey, we out here. We in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Tap in. What's
Tap
going
in.
on? What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to be here with Ty today, too.
So happy to be here with
We got a new addition to the family, the
Thank
Greedy
you.
Tycoon
Thank
family.
you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Like to introduce Tyneika Barnes.
Hey,
You know,
hey, what's up?
sitting here with Blezzings.
Yeah.
Pretty much want to talk to you people for a minute.
Yeah, a little golden nugget hour.
Absolutely, you know,
Yeah.
this just the beginning. We're doing a little pilot test run just to get the fans stoked
Yeah.
and let the people know what we're doing, creating a little bit of brand awareness.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Speaking of that brand awareness, I want to shout out again to my guys, 85 South. Because this, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I've always manifested. Happen. Okay, just being here today was a manifestation.
Yes.
I ask God, whichever way God takes me, the universe gets me to where I get to where I can build generational wealth with people I trust.
Absolutely.
And so God sent me the family.
Absolutely.
We already family, so you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all numbers are crazy.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
So we work
I'm so
hard.
proud of y'all.
We work
We try
hard.
to stay on the grind. You know, we got a long way to go, but you know.
But y'all still doing king things.
We got goals.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, we
King
gonna get them.
things. That's the goal. Having goals are king things. You know what I'm saying? You're a king. You're a queen out here. Set your goals. Go for them. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Don't be afraid to open your mouth. You know what I mean? Ask people for what you need, not for help, because you're doing your part.
For sure.
You ask.
You don't have to ask a stranger. You always gotta ask somebody you know.
Yeah.
People don't want to ask people they know because it's like
Mm.
it's like somebody. It's like I'm asking for you to help me, and I know I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And some people got a problem with admitting that I can't do it by myself. So,
Right, but you need a team.
everybody needs some help.
You need a team. You can't. There's nothing you can do by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want it to be done right, because just things that you can forget. Like you know what I'm saying? Like shouts out to Jerk Sauce.
Okay,
You know
jerk
what I'm
sauce.
saying? Jerk Sauce.
Yeah, no doubt.
Slash the reggae bar. You know what
Tonight
I'm saying?
they jump in the night, right?
Yeah, blessings to Kay, and that's the queen,
Mm-hmm.
and blessings to the king, Blake. You know what I'm saying? Over there, they gave me an opportunity to promote over there every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm over. This is it's my fourth Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're having Bombshell out there. They bringing the models. They coming from all over for what I hear.
Yeah.
They coming from North Carolina, Richmond. What else we got? We got what he said? Richmond. Oh, Winsburg. I don't know this thing. I don't know. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. I'm sorry, everybody that's on Facebook. Next week, I promise, I'm having a new phone. That's a fact.
You can tap him in, so
Yeah.
so can tap him in.
Yeah,
Right
y'all.
there on Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
So I
for
just want to
sure.
tap in. And most people that's on
We
my
are-
page is on your page. And your page
You
too.
gonna
So
get
we,
this going.
yeah, man, we gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Already,
So tell
this
him.
feels good.
So you know,
So yeah, tell them why. Well, tell them.
people a little bit about
Yeah,
yourself.
let them know your tags and everything.
Official introduction where they can find you on
Blessings.
social media and
sure.
Yeah.
everywhere. you
Listen,
know.
y'all don't know, but I'm gonna let you know to my new folks, my new fam. I'm a little older. Okay, so my YouTube is like, not my YouTube, but the Instagram. I haven't got that set up yet, but Bros is gonna help me out. We're gonna get that together. But I have a YouTube page that's Tyneika Barnes, Tyneika, and also I have a on Facebook it's Tyneika Barnes. You just find it's my regular name, Tyneika Barnes, Barnes. Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all tap in with her on
sure.
Facebook at Tyneika Barnes, man.
For sure.
Because we're gonna have a lot coming, man, with this blessings. Just like I said, I don't even really want to call it an episode. It's just pretty much an introduction.
Introduction.
Yeah,
That's all.
what's yet to come. You
For
feel me?
sure.
So
Bless.
you know,
Yes.
we'll have some good things coming, man. Tyneika got a lot to talk to y'all about. Man.
Yeah, that's what
everyday stuff. You know, just
Yeah, man, that's it.
you
Like
know,
I
like
said.
to kick it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
let's just talk about what's happening today. What happened to you today? You know what I'm saying? The first thing, man, you had talked about, you know, that was heavy for me, and then reason why we were a little late because we were supposed to start at 6, but we started at 6:30 because I deal with mental illness every day with my son.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yes.
Why you late?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't really being late. Just handling your business first.
I appreciate you
And
understanding.
his family over everything.
Appreciate that, family. Because I love my son. He's 31 years old.
Yeah.
He been through a lot.
Okay.
I had him when I was like about to go into my 6th month of pregnancy.
Okay.
So he was only 1 pound and 12 ounces when he was born. Unbeknownst to me, his father, when I lived in the Bronx, he lived in a group home in my building.
Mm-hmm.
And his father was taking meds. So when they take their meds, it's paranoia schizophrenia. My son has chronic paranoia schizophrenia. So he's always hearing things, like he has to constantly keep headphones in his ears to just listen to music constantly. And he's a phenom because he makes beats. He's super dope. He makes futuristic beats, like his beats. I me up here, want to rap. I can't even rap. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want to spit.
Yeah.
But he's super dope guy. It's just when he's in a manic, it's a lot for the family to deal with. And right now, there's not like a whole lot of help to help the families with dealing with this. It's the community service board. Right. But the community service board, they're just there to administer medicine.
Yeah,
pretty
much. I seen that, it's like a lot of a lot of people just can't get the help that's there because they don't have it there for the person. You know what I'm saying?
There.
And then it's like it's so hard. It's like I never thought it would be hard for people that with mental health that have a problem with getting help, because ever since I was small, he's such and such. He's with the community service board. So I figured, everybody that got mental health
was with the community service.
Yeah, they go to community service and they help them out.
No, I even had a point where I take him to the community service board with all his bags. Yeah, I was like, I just cannot do it, because at this point he almost threw me down the stairs, and he didn't mean to. Yeah. He was going through a manic. Yeah. And then, and as a mom, you're like, I want you to be safe, but you can't hurt me.
Yeah.
Right.
So then, who gonna get hurt here? And so I don't want anybody to get hurt. So let's put you somewhere safe. And when he was younger, when we first found out, because when he hit adolescence, that's when it hit, especially boys.
Is it like hereditary?
Yeah, it's highly hereditary. Yeah, his father had it, and then his mother had it. The reason why he was in the boys' home, because both of them together couldn't live together. So as a young boy, she put him in the boys' home. And right now, he's a grown man, 40-something years, 48, 49, and he's living off the streets. He's not doing well. He has his times where he's doing good, and he sees his kids because he has 2 other kids. But then there's times he's not. The other mothers told me, I just finally speaking to them for years later, they're like, you locked up, because one of the moms, he threw off a building. She lived. But that was his other son's mother. And then he beat on his daughter's mother a lot, So it's just a lot that they gotta deal with in general, and then to have to try to raise a family. Just regular men alone, black men, just out here trying to raise a family is hard enough.
If you have mental health issues, please try to go to your local community service.
Yeah, please. They do have numbers you can call, and if you get to the point where you want to hurt yourself or anything like that, please call somebody. My son just always calls his mom, and so I'm always here.
Talk him down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I talk him down and tell him, how good he is with his music. And he was like, all right, Mom, I'm getting here and cook up some music then. That's how he sounds. I'm going to be cooking up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, that terminology is different.
Yeah.
But all right, son.
Slang is slang.
Slang is slang.
Slang is slang.
Yeah. So,
as long as it's the music that he's cooking up.
As long as it's the music. That's it. Yeah. So
musical food.
And that's it. Musical food. When you come over there and make, I can feed him the food, bro. I be like, you got your own house with your old door key. Yeah. I'm not understanding why you're not cooking your own noodles. I don't. But he comes over, I make him a plate, he go home. Sometimes I gotta put him in the car. Now it's time for you to go home because they get lonely. Yeah. He's beautiful. My son is beautiful, so he pulls girls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's the matter. Keep him. One girl, you know, and then you know he says she's so sweet, like he just give him so much, like he'll give him everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they figure that out, and then I figure out what she trying to do, here I come.
It ain't going like that.
We ain't doing that today, sweetheart.
No, we not going like
that. No. So you know, I just gotta protect him more ways. He has, you know, I have a situation at the gas station not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, with somebody where he actually, because manipulation is part of their illness.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is, whatever he wants, he's going to manipulate to get that. If you just don't give it to him. Mm-hmm. So you know, I'm sitting there, I'm rolling up. So he's come over there. You got some? I don't have no extra weed. So then he tries to figure out a way to get some. So he puts down his headphones, took his headphones off, put everything down. You know, such and such in the background was asking me to do some work at 2:30 in the morning. And I told him, I'm 31 years old. I'm like, who asked you to do what? And do your hand again, how you
do some work?
What?
That was serious.
Yeah.
That's something different.
That's a different ball game.
And where I'm from, bro, I don't need no dude to speak for me, you know what I mean? So I let my son, I told him his brother, and his brother talked to the dude or whatever, but then I went to speak to him one morning at the store, and I was like, listen, just don't speak to my son. Yeah. My son is special needs. You know that. And if you don't, and you're having a conversation with him, there's something wrong with you. So then he started cussing, hey, lady, F you, ... cussing me. And then I'm like, let's go. Oh, my God. I'll fight you. Because I see you be beating on your woman. Fight me. I'm a real one, but you know what I'm saying? I got no problem fighting you, but because you going to sit up here and tell me, the only thing I'm actually do is not speak to my son. And you got to disrespect me. See, these are the things that the families got to do with mental illness. Come to find out, someone comes Friday night at the jerk sauce. He said, Miss Barnes, listen, that's not what happened. And he told me what happened. He said, your son was listening. And he took the story and brought it to you. Mm-hmm. Oh. And then it made sense to me. He was trying to get a blunt. He said, what was you doing at the time? I said, I was rolling up. Yeah, he was trying to get a blunt. Yeah.
He said, yeah, I'm gonna finesse this one.
He's not thinking about his mama at the store. If the dude really got out the car, if he really was gonna fight his mama, if he was gonna shoot his mama, none of that. His mama, you know, I'm on some. I'm recently widowed. So his father is who I wasn't married to. I was married to my other kid's father. Mm-hmm. And he raised him since he was 1. So that's his real dad. That's his real father. And so he would, you know, keep him, you know, at bay, and a son, you know, and he would go talk to people. Listen, it's my son. Now I'm here by myself. So I'm a female lioness. I'm out here. Like, you're not going to say nothing to my sons. Yeah. Now, we have 1 left. We had 5 sons. We had our middle son passed away. At 18 months, he had to have a liver transplant. So he passed away on my birthday. I'm going to get back to why I'm telling you this. He passed away on my birthday, 28 years ago. And so then we had the 4 sons. Mm-hmm. And so the baby boys, when I have left, he's 17. Mm-hmm. 2 more years in school. Mm-hmm. I'm graduating. Even my oldest son, almost all of my sons got a diploma. So I'm almost there with this one. Yeah. And so, so you know, where I say I want to get back to understanding is, you heard me say I lost a son. Right. You heard me say I'm newly widowed. Right. This is 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years. 3 weeks after losing my husband, I lost my sister. Right before me. She was my G. Yeah, I know her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's 718. You know what I mean? For never going over that blessings. Yeah. So then a few weeks after that, you know what I'm saying? COVID hit, and so I'm like, this is a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot going on for you on it. Yeah. I know it overwhelmed you.
Overwhelmed. Real bad. Mm-hmm. Yes, and so I got to the point of the kids were grieving. We were just in the rooms, and we would come out. There'd be some frictions and things said, and just like, you know, everybody's upset still because he passed away from a sudden heart attack on my 26-year anniversary. Well, he had the heart attack on our anniversary. They did surgery, and he lived for 31 days, and then he passed away. Right. And so yeah, so when that happened, and then the baby boy and I got into it, and he busting holes in the walls, and I'm just not understanding who this kid is because this is not my child. I called my doctor, and I started having panic attacks, and I called my doctor, and I was like, I need help, and I've been with my doctor for over 18 years, so like she knows me. Um, she's a sister. Like I recommend. Hey, that's just me. I recommend you be with somebody that understands your body. So I just rather be with a sister. So I've been with her for this long. She knows. She said, I'm gonna give you something that I give the children that's gonna calm you down. I took that for a couple months, and then I just started meditating, and I started praying, and I started understanding more about different religions. And when I did that, I noticed that religion is not a good thing. We need to be spiritual people.
Right. Right. Because the religion was made up for the psychology type mentality.
Create division.
You know what I'm saying? And really, I mean, you worship one God.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
It's always
everybody call them something or different. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call them. But everybody worships one God. It's in any book. There's always one God, and He sent His Son, and it's only one God. So
no matter what corner of the world and how you interpret things or whatever, it's only one God. So
so it's always the religious thing is just something people they stick to because everybody want to belong to something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, when we go back to where we come from, then you will know where you belong.
Right.
And so that means going deeper in thyself and knowing your ancestors. Pick which ones that draw you to it. And so it was a bunch of them, and I just kept them. There was one shiny one. It was clear. But I was like, it's something about that stone. I just don't want that stone. But these two. This one is the tiger eye. This one, I'm sorry, I meant to look it up, but it's for good health and it's for bringing good spirits and to calm you down in peace. And this one is to protect you from any bad things that somebody might put on you. People be talking about you, crazy. So you put that, and it's just building your chakra. So what I do, and this is amethyst, of course, we all know that amethyst is really good. It just brings you balance, calm, and tranquility. And this is clear quartz. And clear quartz is just to realign your chakras and to bring you back through. This one she just gave me random. It's a green stone that both of us have been looking up. But next week I will know. And so then I also burn my sage. Sage is to get rid of bad energies.
Right.
And then you come back through a Palo Santos. And it smells so good. It just like I'm feeling like all my ancestors like, oh girl, this smells good. And you know what I'm saying? So it just brings good energies and good fortune your way. And where we're originally from, the people here said that what we do originally is voodoo.
That's
but
what they
it's
say,
not. Yeah, it's not voodoo.
That's what they call it, but
it's voodoo. It's voodoo. It's just a way of that understanding your power. When you said earlier that they want you to worship their son, so that would be a man, right? Well, it's not. It's the son that literally gets up every day to feed you. To once you let it sit there and it hits your pineal gland, it lets off different chemicals in your body, like happy feelings and good feelings, so that you can go ahead about your day and get things done. That's why you're supposed to get up when the sun get up. That's the sun you're supposed to worship. And why wouldn't you want to worship it? It feeds the grass, it feeds the fruit, it feeds the vegetables. You know what I'm saying?
The stuff we eat.
Yeah.
The stuff we need to breathe and oxygen and everything. It's all like it's all a working machine.
Yeah. And trust. I grew up in the church, y'all.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah, me too. Me too. My grandmother was a piano player in the church. She used to be in the choir.
My grandma was a mother of the church. And she liked to be late. She was a fashionista, so she would have her little wigs on and her little hat cut to the side. And she would walk down there, and they had to open up the church for her, open up both doors. Walk in there. And she would have us in there Sunday all day. Eating there, keep going. And then we would be Wednesday because mommy and her was in the and grandma was in the choir, and then they made us get in the choir, the kids choir. Then you had to go to Sunday school. It was just
That's how it was though.
it was like drilling.
Back then, anyway. That's how it was. I understand.
Drilling. It was just like drilling it in you, like just you gotta get this, like you gotta understand this. But my problem is that they didn't. I don't know if it's just a new awakening, new energy coming across the universe or what it is, but why will it take so long for us to get back to who we are? And then I told my son this earlier today that we're not too far off from slavery. Like my grandmother's grandmother was a slave.
Yeah. For 100 and some odd years.
Yeah. Grandma, you know what I'm saying? She was so into that slavery. She loved calling me Blackie. That's why I'm like, when people do that. I'm like, yo, I'm brown skin, man.
She call you Blackie.
Black is black. I'm brown skin. You just call me and we be black. My brother we. Yeah. Black, get your little Blackie ass up. Hey, ladies. She was light skinned. She was part Indian, so she had that pretty long hair and cheekbones and all that. But she Blackie, called us Blackie. So I tell people all the time, listen, I am brown. Let's not be ignorant and say that I'm black. We know what black is. Yeah. Because if a light skinned person says it to you, they really don't understand. They used to hearing that. That's that brainwashing. Drill. But nah, we respect people's feelings, man. I grew up, the only black speck in the class when I was on out. That was group. Yeah. Always want to point. Stop pointing at me. Because you see me.
Joke, here come the jokes.
Here come the jokes.
Here come the jokes.
And my last name was Mayo, so could you imagine? I was so happy to change my last name when I got married.
They was really on you.
They was on me.
Coming for you.
Yeah, all day. You know what I mean?
So what you tell the people what you got in store for them? Coming down, your soul, like it's here now.
Yeah, man,
There's gonna be some, we're gonna keep this thing going. She gonna have a lot of guests.
Yeah.
We want people to be more interactive, because
definitely comment.
Yeah, because we gonna be doing this on a consistent basis.
Absolutely, give us some feedback, give us some ideas,
some
subject matter.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to talk about anything. I'm here to talk about it. I ain't got no problem unapologetically. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot. So it's like the other day I said, well, the only thing I ain't been through is been stabbed or shot.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, blessings.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Blessings. But I've been through homelessness. I had conversations with people who own their own business now, and they how they were homeless, and now things hit different. Yeah. Because I used to own my own businesses before, but it just said it wasn't the same. I didn't go as hard as I did for it. I had a clothing boutique, and I was just like, whatever. I get there whenever it opens up. I just didn't appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, appreciate, everything I have though, for real. Life is not what y'all see out these eyes right here.
All on TV in the 80s.
Definitely not the TV. Don't look at the TV. I look at YouTube on TV as that's it.
Yeah.
And maybe a little Prime, but that's it. Just to watch a little movie. But other than that, I'll stay out the idiot box.
Yeah.
It keeps you done. Especially watching those, them shows,
oh yeah.
Housewives and stuff. Like
it
really gives you the wrong understanding. I was married for 26 years. I'm telling you, that stuff is fake.
That stuff is staged.
Y'all know it's staged. If y'all don't think that's staged, if y'all don't think it's staged, come on, bro.
They need to keep on selling that storyline.
Yeah, they eating off you somehow.
So they gotta throw the drums and everything. Why do you think the people? They would have charges if them people was to fight.
Yeah.
And be on TV. They would have charges.
Yeah, I'm quite sure they had intelligence more. A lot of these people got enough intelligence to know that, though.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Salute, Wild Bill. Shouts out to my little bro, Wild Bill. Just seeing you, bro. Shouts out. Salute.
No doubt.
Yeah, facts, man. Like, this to me, and I appreciate y'all once again. I cannot say it enough because I've learned that this is therapy for me.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me, did I go to therapy during what I went through? I even fussed them out because I said, you know what, people, what I'm going through, and I'm telling you I need help right now. I called them. Like, there was times I was just crying, and I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to talk to nobody. It was going to be judgmental, and I just needed to get things out. And I called the place, and it's like, oh, you got to make an appointment, or you got to fill out all this paperwork, and you got to insurance and all. And I'm like, yo, for real, if I was that type, I would have, you know what I'm saying, off myself. Cause that's where I was at. Far. But because I had praying people in my life, you know what I'm saying, I was able to make it through that furnace, you know what I mean? And coming out here being a phoenix for real, because that's how I feel. And then like when I started doing the podcast, it was just like, oh, every week it was something just feeding me. I didn't know in the beginning, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like, I don't know if it was a vlog, I don't know if it was a podcast, I don't know what it is.
But it kicked the spark in.
It did something, yeah. Because I was always on the other side, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I was on the other side of the camera. I ain't with all this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it be like that.
Like me, I'm normally on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm just
It be
sitting
like
here
that.
today with you.
Blessings.
Because it's that official,
Thank you.
introduction to the channel, and everything, you know.
Yeah, I know. We're very similar, you know, quiet. You know what I'm saying? But I am very talkative, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My name of my company is just what it is, because my mama dreamt my name. She said she had a little label with my big headed ass.
Let them know again what the name of the company is.
Tyneika's Talk.
Tyneika's
Yeah, that's
Talk.
it. Tyneika says about talk. That's how I talk. I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out and about, I talk. You know what I'm
And
saying?
y'all gonna be able to catch her here regularly
Facts.
on Greedy Tycoon Media.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And
Every week, y'all.
Greedy Tycoon
Y'all got me
Media
every week.
Group.
Y'all got me.
And Facebook, don't forget.
Oh yeah, Facebook too. Y'all got me.
Instagram too.
Oh yeah, we about to get that popping. Yeah.
So you know.
Get that merch. You about to get that merch. I just got my logo. They put a fire under my booty because I've been wanting to get my logo, and it was just like I was just doing everything else, trying to keep things afloat and everything at the house and in the business, everything. And then when you get with good people who see your vision, they will help you through it. And even conversation, y'all just talk me right through AKD. What else do you do? You just not do flyers. What else you do? It's like, oh shit, you ain't said nothing. I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
She made it that night.
That's what they say. They say this is the time to talk.
Yes, this
Lights,
is the time.
camera,
Action,
action.
baby. You gotta have that action. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
Yeah.
without that movement, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's days I don't want to get up, y'all.
Yeah.
There's little days still. You know what I'm saying? I turn, I look at the other side of the bed, and I wish my husband was dead.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I gotta face the day. I gotta do the stuff he
Gotta
did,
keep
and I
going.
did.
Gotta keep
Gotta
going.
keep
Push
going.
through
Keep
it.
pushing.
Yes.
Life is still a lot of life to go.
It is.
A long way to go.
It is. It's so much where, it's like you want to build generational wealth. So then you're like, I have to do it right. Because I don't want them to have to be where they can mess it up. So you got to build it where the structure, the foundation is strong. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to just, thinking that you out here doing this, that, and the third and not build it right, because you got to teach them. That's why I bring the youth in. When I first started, I had a co-host. His name was Saint. Youth, 24 years old. Brand new father, baby not even a year old. You know what I mean?
Right.
Been through a lot of life. So I just wanted that, aspect of things where people understand what they going through. The kids.
Absolutely.
Because these kids going through a lot. And we're like looking at them like we don't want to say nothing to them. I asked a couple of OGs, I say, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying, why y'all don't, saying, get these young boys, talk to them. I know y'all do it all the time. I say y'all do it. But, these other people, I'm like, why? Because them kids, they going to shoot us or they going to do this, and they scared of the kids. Why are you scared of the kids?
But you can't be scared of them.
Out at the same time.
Most of them kids don't know how to take the information because they're kids. So it's like you got to figure out a way to present it. You can't just talk to them like you talking to an adult.
Yeah.
They're kids.
Right.
They gonna look at you like you crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you
You gotta
funny.
come at them with
That's how they gonna look. You funny.
Yeah. And you gotta come at them with love, man. They do respond to that. You know what I'm saying? You want some, hey, yo, all that. Nah, they like, you trying to be like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. So,
You can't be their friends. And
nah,
you 20
we
years
ain't
old.
that. We not that. We
One thing about it, they know they kids too.
yeah. Yeah, they know. And they want somebody to guide them for real. You never know what's going on at the crib. You know what I mean?
And they just, they just getting through life. They don't even have no direction.
No direction.
You ask them what they think about they gonna be doing it up tomorrow. They like, oh
I
no.
don't know. And be like, really? I asked one young man. I said, "So you gonna be doing what you doing? Like this is what you doing?"
Yeah.
I said, "You don't sketch? You don't nothing?" He was like, "Nah."
Nah, man.
That boy be on that cut.
Sometimes somebody need to, open their minds to. They don't really know what they want to do.
Yeah.
They have some of them be having a lot of talents, and
Yes.
you just got to bring it out of them.
Yes.
If you got the time,
if you have the time.
So.
That's all it is. A little bit of time. You know what I mean? It takes that, and we have to bridge the gap.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us. They're not gonna do it.
Absolutely.
Why would they do it?
They feel like they good the way they are.
They are fine.
Immature.
Running around here doing these young ladies like that.
Immature.